Hello everyone, this is Natasha from Treasure Books. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with you today to share this my latest finished project, these fabric vintage journals. I have 4 of them and I will do a flip through. I'll do a more detailed flip through of just one of them, and because they're all very similar, I'll just do very quick flip throughs of the others. So I'll just quickly go through it with no talking. So yes, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. It will, help me out heaps, and it means so much. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's start with this one. So this is, like I said, fabric journal. So that's upholstery fabric, and then on the inside is calico, and I have sewn that sandwiched cardboard in between, or cardstock, I guess. It's the thickness of the cereal boxes, so it's quite sturdy. It's not flimsy. I've done some collaging on front. There's images throughout, and this image as well. They're all by Claude Monet. I got the images out of, I had this old diary, and it's like a birthday planner it was, and it had all of his paintings in it. So that's what I used throughout. Okay, so let's begin, shall we? Okay, so here I've got a little pocket with this journaling. This journal belongs to. And all of them are pretty much the same, but like this, for example, is different. Only this one says feel connected, the other ones say other things, so you'll see that shortly. Okay, I've also used this book of poems, so there's some little poems throughout, and there's a pocket here. So these images, I've actually backed them on just paper that you can, so they've become like little journaling cards, journaling spots. This is an envelope you might have seen in one of my previous videos on how I dyed the papers and the fabric with party streamers. Bit of embellishing there. This can be this little snippet, cluster embellishment. This can be whole little things, so it can be a tuck spot. Same as this little doily here, it can be a tuck spot on both sides. Some embellishing. How nice is that? I love the sound. I love the sound of that. Some scrapbook paper. I use the same paper here, same as that to embellish. A little butterfly. So I've actually sewn this little ruffle on my sewing machine and then glued it down. This is a dictionary page, and on this side I've actually sewn this onto the page, so you can see here. And it's journaling space, just so you can use that page up, and that says just hold on. A bit more interest on the page there, sewn on. This can also be a little tuck spot like that. Another one of those journaling cards, journaling spot. In a little pocket, little poem. This is just a little piece of fabric from an old clothing garment, and then when that opens up, they will say the different thing. This one says, "Being curious, it's the only way," and this actually is just cutouts from a book, large print book, and then I just kind of I just cut them out and then assemble my own sentences, I guess. This is from a really old children's encyclopedia, I think it was. And a little bit of hand stitching there. This is another pocket, and each of those pockets in each book has a little notebook that I've also made. And this is just stapled in the middle, so really quick way of making a little book. Some more tags here, tuck spot, coffee dye. All the pages are tea dyed. This little pocket here has just a few different bits and pieces, little places to journal. So I imagine these to be used, you write something on it and then maybe stick it somewhere else in a book, something like that. I will list these journals in my Etsy shop, hopefully later on today I'll do that. Another little embellishment here. What are they called? Not snip. I keep thinking snippet, but it's not snippet. Cluster embellishments. Okay, so here what I've done, this is one of those envelopes that can open up, and it's just like a flip out. So more writing there, writing here. And that's it. That's the back. So that's that journal. And I'll just do a bit of a quicker flip through these other ones. So this is just calico closure that I used. This one says simplify your life. I just have to say, this is all the little, you know, these little things that come off. I actually really like the look of that, but sometimes I might cut these down, but sometimes the frayings, you know. Anyway, so I keep all of that because I'm like that. And then how nice does that look? It looks really good. I really love that. I mean, I don't keep all of it. I'm not that much of a hoarder, but I keep some. Little butterfly. Thrilled with the idea. Just little cutouts from a book that was saved from the bin. What does this say? I recognize this as a sign. Anything can be a sign. If you look out, if you're waiting for a sign, and if you're looking for it. This is an old typewriting book from the 50s, I think. Some more of these little journaling spots. This is glued down. Embellishment. And that's that one. Now let's go with this one. I think this one might be my favorite. And they all have this little doily. And just some collaging and music page and that sort of thing. Lace. This one says spoil yourself. Attract attention. Might not be something that you want to do, attract attention. I always try not to attract attention, but unless I'm doing videos, then I definitely want to attract attention. I think I'm awake, but I can't be sure. I just love those little, like, what do they mean? You know, you can give them your own meaning. It's like something to ponder, maybe. That's why I put them in there. Interest, and just gives you something to, I don't know, just something interesting. Something to ponder. Notes, little of these. How interesting is that? Flip out. Okay, that's the back. And we've got one more to do. This is my prototype. So this is the first one that I did. And then I just followed. This one says live mindfully. So this is the first one that I did. And then I made the other three. And I knew exactly what I was doing. So I just copied this one, if that makes sense. I think I spoke about that in one of my other videos. My process of how I come up with things to do, what pages to put in, and how to embellish the journals. So I do one, put a little bit of thought in that, and then I do an extra however many. Sometimes I do up to 10. All orders promptly attended to. Yeah, so this was the first one that I did. It just takes out all the thinking processes. I used to do one journal at a time, and you know, just spend too much time in little detail. Question after question after question. My whole life is like that. I like to ask a lot of questions. Tag, little spot. We're nearly done. This video is a little bit longer than I intended, but that's okay. There are 4 journals to go through after all. So yes, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. That's the back of this one. And yeah, I'll be having some interesting little projects coming up. So I hope you stay tuned for that. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.